Do you have a property under contract that you are wanting to purchase but you have no idea what to look for on a property inspection? Today we're diving into an essential topic of real estate investing: property inspections. When it comes to purchasing a property, it is crucial to understand what to look for and what to inspect before you purchase this property. In this video, I'm going to give you a complete guide of the property checklist that I use. That way you can use it too on the next property that you purchase, ensuring that you cover everything that you need to look at. Let's get started. First, you're going to want to look at the exterior. The exterior encompasses pretty much the landscaping and outside structure of the building. You're going to want to walk around the perimeter carefully, inspecting every single square inch of the exterior of the property. Carefully inspect the foundation, the roof, the walls, and inspect if there are any cracks going on the ground or on the walls itself. Pay attention to the condition of the downspouts, the gutters, and the drainage systems as well. Where is water draining towards? Is it sloping towards the house or is it sloping towards the drainage system? Remember, a solid exterior is the foundation to a solid investment. Here are some tips on how to check the exterior. Number one, foundation. Look for any cracks or signs of settlement. Pay attention to any areas that are uneven or sloping. You can grab a golf ball, put it on the ground, and see in what direction is the golf ball moving towards. If the golf ball is moving towards the house, you can probably expect that during rain, water is going to move towards your house. Number two is the walls. Inspect the walls for any bulging areas that indicate water or any cracks in the walls. Number three is the roof. Inspect if there are any missing shingles, any missing spots where it seems like water intrusion can possibly come in. Make sure you inspect the gutters and the downspout of the roof as well. Pay attention to specific spots like around skylights, around chimneys. These are potential places where water can definitely come in. Number four, drainage systems. Like I said, make sure that the water would be draining away from the property. If you have the slope of the exterior coming towards your property, you're going to be in big trouble.
You're in big trouble, mister!
On the next big rainfall. Moving inside, it's time to check the interior of the property. Make sure you walk around the entire house, checking for any signs of leaks, mold, or structural issues. Check every single room, starting with the walls and including the floors and the ceilings. Make sure you test all electrical outlets, flush all the toilets, and run all of the water so that you know that this house is functioning properly. A thorough interior inspection will reveal to you any potential red flags. Here are some specific tips on what to look at in the interior of the house. Number one, walls, floors, and ceilings. Again, look at the walls and floors to see if there are any bulges, any darker spots, usually from water, to see if there's any leaks, and potential mold. A common spot to see mold is on the ceiling of a bathroom shower. Number two, electrical outlets. Make sure you bring one of those yellow testers for the outlets. Stick them in every single outlet and see which ones are working and which ones may not be working. You may have to double check to see if they have GFCI outlets as well, because typically on the back end when you go sell this house, a new owner is going to ask for GFCI outlets. Check to see if there are any flickering lights or if all of the switches actually work. Number three, your plumbing system. Run every single sink and even test the hot and the cold water. See how long it takes for the hot water to turn on, because sometimes your hot water heater may not even be working and you won't even know that if you don't turn on every single sink. Run the washer and dryer and go and check underneath the sink while it's running to see if there are any leaks. Number four is your windows and doors. Are all of these windows and doors closing and opening properly? Are there any leaks coming in from the windows and doors? Do these look very old? Do they function properly? Make sure you're inspecting all of these to understand if you need to get them replaced or refurbished. Number five is the HVAC system. Check the heating and cooling system to make sure that it's all running properly, because if they're not, you're probably going to have to replace not only the system but the utilities itself. Check all the air filters and listen for some really weird noises. Typically, if there's weird noises, it's probably broken.
I have the weirdest boner.
You're going to want to inspect mechanical systems and safety features. These are going to be things like smoke detectors, detectors, water heaters, and determining if all of these are in good functioning shape so that you can safely live in the property, or if you can't safely live in there, what you need to do to bring it up to code. So some specific tips for that is number one is the smoke detectors.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Do you have proper smoke detectors in every single room and hallway that is necessary? This is going to be super important for an end buyer. Number two, are there proper egress windows and doors in order for in an emergency situation, can people leave the property if needed? If you're going to need to add some windows in a room because there's no proper way for them to escape in case of a fire, then that's some costs that you're going to have to incur, and you need to know that going into buying the property. And the third thing is your water heater. A water heater typically only lasts a certain amount of time depending on the manufacturer. Double check to see if they're coming up on their life, and see if there's any corrosion and the proper securement on that water heater itself. And even double checking to see if that water heater is sufficient for the amount of people using that water source. By the way, if you're looking to level up your real estate investing game, you're gonna wanna check out Wealthy Investor Coaching. I learned exactly how to inspect a house through the Wealthy Investor program, and it's the only way I've been able to buy million-dollar houses to flip in Hawaii. You can go to the link in the description below to sign up for a free strategy call with the team. Now that wraps up the property inspection. In summary, you're gonna wanna check your exterior, your interior, and your major mechanical and safety system. This will give you a great overview of what exactly you need to fix on this property before reselling it to an end buyer. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos, and turn on your notifications for videos dropping every Tuesday and Friday at 1 p.m. HST. Aloha, and see y'all in the next video. Shoots!